Hey, how's it going? Welcome to another video. My name is Chris Down, and today what we're going to be talking about is which bidding strategy should you choose to generate leads. So I'm going to be talking mainly about local lead generation and the bidding strategies you should look at and the bidding strategies you should use if you want to actually generate leads from your account. Now, you can technically generate leads with any of the bidding strategies, but I'm going to be speaking from my experience and then also kind of the ways I was taught to do this and really what is working right now. So this particular account that I'm in is an auto detailing account. This is this month so far on it. As you can see, pretty solid conversion right here, about 44%. $10 cost per lead, and these leads are phone calls as well as form fills. So let's just jump over to the bidding strategies. So we'll go into settings here and we'll go through some of the bidding strategies. So if we open this up, so usually whenever I am starting a campaign, what I'm going to do is I'm not actually going to change this, but when I'm starting a campaign, I'm usually going to start the campaign on maximize clicks. And what I do is I select maximize clicks and then I go into the keyword planner and I figure out roughly what the kind of high end range is for a click in that particular market. So obviously market to market, the lead cost is going to vary even if it's in the exact same niche. So auto detailing in this market will be, a different cost per lead than auto detailing in another market. So what I do is I start with maximize clicks, and the main reason is before I switch it, I want to get conversion data on the account. So obviously, before you do any of this, you want to have conversion tracking set up. I'll do maximize clicks, and then I'll set a maximum cost per click bid limit, and that's really, really important. Make sure you set this, or else Google will bid whatever they want. So figure out what a good range is within your market, set that bid limit there. And then what I do is I let that run until I get about like 25 leads. So let that run. That it depends on the budget. If I'm doing auto detailing, 25 leads could take 2 weeks, 3 weeks on say like a $25 a day budget. If that's a higher budget, I'll get those leads quicker. But the whole idea is you want to get leads going through, because what Google is going to do is they're going to be learning on their end. They're going to learn, what who's most likely to convert into a lead, what they searched before they got to that point. And Google's algorithms and AI and all that kind of stuff that I personally don't understand is going to be on the back end doing a lot of learning and figuring out who in your market is, who's best to show those ads to. Then what I do once I have those 25 leads, this is where we start to get more leads. This is where we start to, kind of optimize for leads. I will generally switch over to not maximize conversion value, maximize conversions. So the reason why I want to do this is now we're telling Google, hey, go out in the market and bid to put my ads in front of people who are most likely to convert into a lead. So if I do maximize conversions, I will generally hit this little check mark box here and then set a target cost per action. The reason for that is, you can do just straight up maximize conversion with no target CPA. Sometimes what can happen though is Google can start bidding pretty wildly. That will pretty kind of still happen with this bid strategy. So you got to give it a little bit of time for Google to actually dial in. But I like to set a target CPA that is reasonable. Like, don't set it too low because you could end up, kind of hurting the volume of leads on your account. So I like to set it somewhere reasonable, somewhere a little bit above where you have been generating leads, and pretty much just set it there, let it run. And what's going to happen is Google needs, just like the maximize clicks bidding strategy, they need a little bit of time to actually learn and dial things in. So when you switch it over to this bidding strategy, make sure to, not make any massive changes. Don't keep switching the bidding strategy back and forth. Set it and let it run for 2 weeks. And then obviously keep, doing little optimizations to the account, get rid of keywords that aren't converting, all that kind of stuff. But when you do this, this is how you get, this is part of how you get those higher conversion rates rather. So obviously you need, your account set up properly, you need landing pages. But this particular bidding strategy is how you really kind of boost those conversion rates up, because what Google is going to be doing on their end is they are going to be, they know on the back end who is more likely to convert into a lead based on what they've been searching, kind of their different behaviors online. They have all that data. So when you tell Google, I want you to bid appropriately to put me in front of that person when they're at that point where they're going to convert into a lead, that's pretty much how you do that with this bidding strategy. Is you are kind of putting the power in Google's hands and saying, like, get me more of those people. So that is kind of like a roundabout way of just telling you to use maximize conversions for local lead gen. This is what I've found to work the best for me. If you found anything differently, obviously, drop it in the comments below. But this is what I've found to work best on my end, is run maximize clicks until you get about 25 leads roughly, and then make that switch over to maximize conversions, set a target CPA, and then let it kind of dial itself in from there. And then if you want to keep whittling down that cost per lead, you can drop that target CPA a little bit more and a little bit more, and that can help to cut down that cost per lead. Don't cut it by like $5 overnight. Just maybe drop it down like $1 every couple weeks or something like that, until you hit a nice balancing point between having lead volume coming in and then also not paying too much. So it's kind of like a balancing act of keeping lead costs in a good place, but not restricting that target CPA so much that you end up getting like no leads because you're just not bidding effectively. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And obviously I will be talking more Google Ads going forward. If you are a business owner looking to run Google Ads for yourself, there's a link in the description below that you can click on to apply for a free consultation. And yeah, again, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the content, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks.